Hi everyone, what's new and exciting? Welcome back to Miss Belinda Services. Today I wanted to come on real quick and touch on a couple of questions that have come through, asking for more clarification, especially on the services related to separation and divorce mediation. The first question was, what is mediation like basically when it comes to separation and divorce? So, div- separation and divorce, we've already established, are very challenging and complex and expensive process. Mediation, in relation to separation and divorce, is a form of conflict resolution where a third party, in this case the mediator, facilitates the process of negotiating between two parties with the goal of reaching a fair and equitable agreement. So the question is, what does the role of the mediator contribute to that process? Speaking for myself, I bring to the process my, social emotional awareness, bearing in mind what some of the psychological factors of the process of separation and divorce are. Therefore, trying to maintain and sustain, as well as safeguard the mental health, wellness, and health of the parties that are involved. So I bring my listening and negotiation skills. I bring my compassion, my passion for health and wellness. I also try to provide a space that is safe, private, and confidential. I also provide an unbiased and just non judgmental space just to help the process go smoothly. There is also a question of how is separation and divorce mediation different from litigation. The first thing that we've established when it comes to separation and divorce is that in mediation, it is a less expensive process to do mediation. It's a less expensive process. First off, it is client centered, meaning that the clients themselves are able to make decisions about their assets and the stuff that they've been able to acquire, whether it's liabilities, whether it's children, as opposed to having a court make that decision for them. We've already established that it's a less expensive process as well, which, if you look at that from a mental health perspective, there's a lot of loss already when you're going through separation and divorce, and whatever you can salvage, and I'm talking financially or resources, is to the benefit of the parties involved. There's also a question about who is suitable for separation and divorce mediation. I say whoever is open and willing is suitable. Whoever is looking for support to go through this process, which is recommended, is suitable. People who are wary or looking to maintain or sustain their mental health is definitely suitable. Parties that do not want to have to contest issues in court and go back and forth, because this is a process that is uncontested, and then you also have an out of court settlement. So that's for those who are looking for that route, and the people who want a fair and equitable agreement is also a factor in who is suitable. Finally, there is a question of how does the memorandum of understanding tie into this process. And the memorandum of understanding is basically a written agreement. This is a viable document that can be transitioned into a divorce decree if the parties are willing to go that route. So in this case, all the issues that have been negotiated during the separation or divorce process is put out in a memorandum of understanding, which is then used as part of the documentation for a divorce decree. So I hope that that answers your questions. Yes, please send more. You can drop some questions through email, Miss Belinda Services at gmail.com. You can also leave any messages on the social media handles at miss.belinda services, both on Instagram and Facebook. And of course, you can also leave messages on the website, missbelindaservices.com. Always a pleasure coming out. I hope everyone is doing well. I look forward to coming back and speaking some more, hopefully on other subjects as well. And have a good one. And thank you again for tuning in.